brings the ball into the front court. Bobrovsky with the lane to the bucket. Scherzen will commit the foul.
Scherzen. Roger, quite a few teams now are going to the bucket quickly on Hazleton the last couple of games. Someone figured out that's the way to play the Mountaineers. Go in, drive in fast.
Tony Bobrovsky from the line. First one is good. Second one by Bobrovsky is good. And D'Agostino just couldn't find the handle. He took his eye off of the ball momentarily. Turnover. And Hoban with the basketball. Marty Keefine out front matches up against Chris Long. This is the first quarter of action from St. Joe's. Bishop Hoban against the Hazleton Mountaineers. Scarvala, turnaround jump shot won't go. And it goes off Mike Baruch's fingertip. Hazleton, well, let's see. Nope, they're going to give it to Bishop Hoban. So we'll stand corrected. This is Eric
Scherzen hit the ball on the way up.
And we're going to have a foul call. Foul is going to be called on, I believe, Paul Scherzen. That is his second personal foul. Bobrovsky has the ball stripped, but he comes up with it. Bobrovsky got poked in the eye. Hoban retained possession. John Layton says timeout. We're going to give you another look at that one. In just a moment here, you'll see as Bobrovsky gets poked in the eye. That's a tough break. I mean, he's a tough kid. He's up and shaking it off. John Layton wants to make sure he's all right. Here's another look. Right there, I think it was Hassan Abdul that accidentally got him when he spun.
Roger, if you remember earlier in the season, it happened to Chris Long.
Yes, it did.
And it hurt his effectiveness for a couple of games. Hopefully that's not as serious.
Apparently, Tony Bobrovsky able to shake that one off back into the lineup. That was not a timeout. Scarvala inbounds it. Bobrovsky has it. Scarvala to the bucket. Jump shot off of the mark. Beautiful follow-up inside. Mike Baruch. Baruch had position. And D'Agostino was out of bounds.
That's
was not the best
for the Mountaineers, Roger.
Was not the best throw-in. Long tips this one out of bounds.
This is exactly what happened in Nanticoke Tuesday night. Mountaineers had 9 turnovers in their first quarter, put themselves in the hole.
Bobrovsky was all alone, and he bounces it off of his knee out of bounds.
First turnover for Hoban.
Perhaps both teams just a little bit nervous. They'll shake this out. And another turnover. Here come the Argents. They nearly turned the ball over. Both teams perhaps pressing just a little bit. It's very easy to get what is known as being outside of yourself. And perhaps right now both teams just a little bit beyond where they should be in terms of intensity. They'll settle into a good game, promise. Turnover, turnover. Tedesco for 3, it's off of the mark. And a jump ball. Scherzen says, phew, almost my third. On the alternating possession arrow, it will belong to Bishop Hoban. Tedesco off of the mark. Follow-up, Baruch is good. 4 points in the game, Mike Baruch. Paul Scherzen's going to take it the length of the floor. Nope. To Abdullah. Abdullah kicks it back out, turns it over, intercepted Marty Kiefline. Kiefline has it taken. Here comes Chris Long. Long to the bucket, it goes. It's going to count, and he's fouled. And the foul is against Marty Kiefline. 4 points in the game for Chris Long as he steps to the line, an opportunity to complete a three-point play. He does.
Roger Chet Hines said before the game, we're going to pressure, try and get off fast, and they did. And Bruce Light said we're going to try and break the pressure. So far, Hazleton having a lot of problems with it.
That's Jay Williams who brought the ball up now in the game for the Argents.
Steal by Jimmy Warrington.
He wasn't sure where he was on the court, and he definitely did drop his foot out of bounds. That's a good call by the official. And John Layton says, let's go tight, Jim. Give him a little bit of room here. So Warrington is backed off. Eric Scarvala inbounds it to Jay Williams. Off of the mark. Abdullah the rebound. Outlet to Chris Long. He likes to drive. Off of the board, no good. Blocked out of bounds. That was a good offensive effort by the part of Abdullah and a great defensive effort on the part of the Argents. Hazleton with an opportunity to pull to within two, maybe to tie. Scherzen for three. Long. Here comes Kiefline. Beautiful feed. Goes to Eric Scarvala. And that's going to be called on Chris Long. Third personal foul against Hazleton. Here comes a replay. Take another look. Kiefline coming at you. The dish, and Long right underneath him.
Okay, so far the personal fouls aren't too much of a problem for either team, but the turnovers are. Kiefline, I think if you foul him, he's going to make most of them.
And this is Eric Scarvala on the line. 1 of 2.
Make a correction.
1 of 2.
Makes 1 of 2.
D'Agostino works the front court for the Mounts. 9-5. Hazleton trails by 4. D'Agostino is off of the mark, and it goes out of bounds off of the Mounts. Hazleton's going to pick up all over the floor. Going to give it to Jay Williams, let him bring it into the front court. And D'Agostino steps up and picks up the personal foul. First one on him, team 4. Keep in mind, under this year's new rules, you shoot on his 7th. Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to send along a special thanks to the fine folks at St. Joe's for their outstanding cooperation.
Turnover, Scarvala traveling.
People here at St. Joe's very cordial in allowing us the setup time here in order to bring you tonight's game. Here's Chris Long, and Scarvala says, I knew it, I drew it.
Offensive foul, and I think when if they have a replay on that, it'll show that's a correct call.
Eric Scarvala with great hustle. To Jay Williams, 3 minutes, 48 seconds remain, first quarter of action. This is Kiefline, thinks about 3. Chris Long right on him, fires for 3. Off the mark. Chris Long. And a foul called on Jay Williams.
Jay Williams commits the foul.
And to the line will go Jimmy Warrington. Great passing now into the ball game for the Mountaineers. Sophomore correction. Chris Long gets the break. Warrington nails that one. 9-6 now. Second one from Warrington, good.
Roger, 3:30 remaining in the quarter. Hazleton has one field goal.
Jay Williams to Scarvalho. This is Farouk. Stolen.
13 pulls it away.
Abdullah. And right out of bounds. Mike Farouk could not find the handle. He was looking for someone to get the ball to.
Hoban's catching up on the turnovers now. That's why the score's close.
Both teams pressing, and I don't mean pressing. I mean...
That'll be a foul on 25.
That's Mike Tedesco, his first personal foul, team fourth. What I mean by pressing is that they are really, they've turned it up a notch and really playing with a tremendous amount of intensity. Warrington off of the glass, we're tied.
Beautiful shot by Warrington.
Williams against passing. Close to 5 seconds, closely guarded, not quite. Williams, Tedesco.
Great assist by Williams.
Abdullah has his pocket picked by Jay Williams. Tedesco tries to go baseline. He does. Foul is called. Count the basket. And the foul is going to be called on Jimmy Warrington. Shot off of the mark. Warrington the rebound. 13-9 as the clock approaches. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. First quarter of action. Welcome aboard Scholastic Sports Showcase on PCTN. Paul Scherzen, the sophomore, nails it.
Scherzen looking good, a sophomore. Nice drive, get up over the top on that shot.
Scherzen had 14 just earlier this week against Manicoke. Good performance, good outing for the sophomore. And that was called a jump ball before the shot. On the alternating possession arrow, it goes to Hazleton. John Layton said jump ball. Here come the Mounts. 3-on-3. Warrington draws the foul, puts it up. They're going to wave off the shot, and the foul called on Eric Scarvala, his second, team fifth.
I don't think it'll be a shooting
line.
foul. Should be out of bounds before the shot.
Yeah, if they were going to give him that one, if they were going to send him to the line, they would have had to count the basket.
Right.
D'Agostino says, set it up, guys.
I started to say earlier, Hoban's playing a zone. Looks like a 1-3-1.
D'Agostino to Passon. Off of the mark. D'Agostino, the rebound. Follow-up is good. Tied up. First 2 points in the ball game. John D'Agostino, the 5'10 junior. Steal. Warrington. Layup shot is good. Hazleton with the lead.
Turnover by Williams. Steal by Warrington.
6 points in the first period for Warrington. 58 seconds remain. Paul Scherzen forced that one as he got his hand on the ball. It was tipped by Mike Farouk, and we have a timeout. This one taken by Bishop Hoban. (15-13) Hazleton with a 2-point lead. 54 seconds remain in what has proved to be an interesting first half. First quarter.
The key factor so far, Roger, is both teams appear to be very tight. Shooting's not bad, the rebounding's not bad, but the turnovers on both sides are high.